What's up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome to the House of Flux. It's good to have you here. I'm Flux. We like to talk about all things here, and we're accepting of all people for the most part. So welcome. David Nolson, happy birthday. Thank you. It is my birthday today. I am 32. So that's fun. Welcome tonight. I've invited a handful of people to come and just hang out. However, what I did not expect is that the Taylor business trial, we're going to get a verdict in the next few minutes here. The jury went out, I think about a half hour ago, and I'm pretty sure we're going to get a verdict here pretty soon. So I actually have Legal Vice's channel pulled up because Legal Vice's is streaming the trial and has been streaming the trial. Thank you. Anna Brett. Thank you. I appreciate it. Emu Warrior, what's up? Thank you. What's up, Project Metal Music? What's up? Kaiser, how you doing? Oh my God. Did I send, hold on. I forgot. Did I send you a link? I was going to send you a link on Wednesday when we were talking about the alien stuff, and then I got distracted, so I'm sending it to you now. Guys, the alien stuff, holy business. Sorry, 1 second. I'm just pulling up Kaiser's. There we go. God, I love and hate that they listen to you because like all I typed was K and it was like, there you go. And I'm like, cool. There you go. I don't know if you're busy or not, but I sent you the link. I meant to send it to you yesterday. I forgot. Thank you so much. The 100 North Korean kroners. No, I'm just kidding. I know it's Norwegian kroner. Thank you so much. Happy birthday. Yay. I call it my eviction day. What's up with the 20,000 won from the Legal Vices himself? Hey, Jeff, I'm going to stream snipe you in a second. I know that's okay. Thank you so much, Jeff. Yes, I will be sniping Jeff. I'm keeping an eye because I do want to know the verdict. And let's be honest, we're going to get the should business verdict here in a minute, and it's going to be awesome because she's going to jail. Thank you. My audio is bad. Hold on, let me check and see. I probably have the wrong mic selected. Stand by. All right, how's this? Is this better? Is this better? Dave, MLS Law Show with the $20 super chat. Happy birthday to the best painter on YouTube. Well, I don't know about that, but thank you. I appreciate that. Aw, I'm not really the best, but I try. No, just kidding. I'm like the angry Bob Ross. The 20, no, that's like $20. So won, it's amplified by like 1,000. So if it's $20, it's 20,000. If it's 10,000, it's $10. It's not. I'm pretty sure that's as close as you're gonna get. But no, that's like $20. So that's what the won is. I'm not sure what the Norwegian kroner is. Jonah Krylo in the house. What's up, dude? HBD. Holy bitch dick. I don't know. Thanks. Happy birthday. Thank you, Jonah. Tina also says happy birthday. Thank you. Still popping a little. Oh. I don't know. So I walked in and everything was dead. Like my computer was dead, all my lights were dead, and I had to fiddle around with it. Oh, see, that's the thing. Okay, sorry. With the member chats, they don't pop up in StreamYard still. Oh, and we've got the only. I haven't seen you in a minute. Oh, it didn't do the whole thing. And this is, I have to remember to have the YouTube chat up so that I can see the member chats. All right, here we go. Yeah, Stingy's been AWOL for like a minute. You've been AWOL for a minute. AOL Stingy, member for 2 months. Oh, just kidding. Member for 3 months. Why does it say, oh, member 2 months, member for 3 months? You guys see that, right? That's so weird. Mocha Dick, happy birthday. For a gift, give me. No, it's my birthday. You give me a gift. I can't give my arch nemesis a gift. Or a wrench. Slight crackles, maybe the internet. Yeah, no, I came in and like I said, everything was dead. And ever since then, my computer's been running super slow. And I don't, like, I'm scared it's just going to be like, reset me. I don't want to do that. Oh, it's 10 to 1. Okay. So that's about $10. Nice. Nice. Oh, right. Did Mrs. Flux give you a special gift? Huh? Wouldn't you like to know? Different, but getting static. Okay, hang on 1 second. I'm gonna try something else. Did that work? How does it sound now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Hey, 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 it's your freaking birthday. Here to celebrate you. But thank you. I appreciate that. I call it my eviction day. I mean, you're really being evicted from the most comfortable place you will ever be on this earth. You will never be more comfortable or more at peace than you are in the womb. Because it's like just comfortable and you get fed and you don't have to do shit but grow. And as soon as you get evicted, it's like, ah, oh, fuck, everything hurts now. Static, but it's still better. Ugh. I'm gonna have to fix it. You're over 30? Sandman Yeah, I'm 32. I'm a 32-year-old lady. For any of you who don't know, that's a reference to Jenna Marbles. She was a YouTube OG. Still miss her. She just stopped doing content because, 2020 was a rough year and she was a YouTube queen. But she used to do the 32-year-old lady. And I was always like, I can't wait until I get 32 just so that I can do that. Yeah. Wait, what? Hold on. It's been a bad month or so. AC issues, Merst account. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Merst, no Merst. See, I took it as like you had to mercy kill a cow. That's what I thought Merst meant. But yeah, so let's see what Jeff's talking about. Oh my God.
Happy birthday. Wait, what happened? Did I freeze?
No, you're here. I love your background. No, you're
My
here.
screen's all back. It looks slow to me. Oh, hang on. I'm gonna do something here. There we go.
Oh.
Hey, happy birthday!
Thank you. How
29
are
years
ya?
young today.
I'm sorry?
I said, are you 29 years young today?
Oh, 29 plus 3.
Okay, well, close enough. How
Did you
was your
ever see that?
birthday?
Good. I worked and then I got KFC for dinner because I'm like, I fucking want fried chicken.
Do you like KFC? Do you find it to be a quality fried chicken or just fried chicken?
It's fried chicken. I grew up next to Knott's Berry Farm in California, which has a chicken dinner restaurant. It's like its main restaurant, and they have like the best fried chicken in the world. So everything else is just fried chicken.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, the best fried chicken, if you ever make your way to Detroit, there is a gas station
Oh
along
God.
a certain road. We call it Jefferson Avenue. It's kind of sort of in the ghetto, but it has the absolute best fried chicken. I'll leave my house and go drive there for it if I'm in the mood for it. It is the best fried chicken. So you gotta know your places.
Have you ever
KFC is
heard?
not the best.
No, but there's no other like fried chicken places around.
Gotta find a local place. There's also a guy on 7 Mile that you guys know 8 Mile, right? Well, 7 Miles the next road over. And he doesn't do fried chicken, but he's got a smoker going in his driveway every day in the summer. Like anytime, you can just stop by. He's got a smoker going. It's the best stuff, just in his driveway.
That
So you
is
gotta know the good
awesome.
places.
Oh my goodness. That's some good. Have you ever had Church's chicken?
I don't think so.
They're like
They
a
just
bigger.
opened a what is it? Chick-fil-A near me. It's like the first one near me. I've never been to one. I don't have any desire to go to one because I don't like everyone's like, oh, the sauces are great. The sauces are great. I don't do sauce. Flavor the
Bro,
food,
no,
and I'll
it's
eat
the
the food.
chicken.
Is it?
It is chicken from God. Like, I almost got Chick-fil-A tonight. I was this close, but I'm like, it's not like, I don't know. I feel like it's a different type of, it's not like fried chicken. They've got like.
Yeah, no, I've never had it. I have no idea.
You need to go because
I want to sit in the line. I'm not a fan of lines. I hate
oh
lines.
yeah, it does get busy. Like, and that's every Chick-fil-A everywhere. Always has a line. But that's how you know the food's good.
Is it though?
It is.
Or is it just what those people think is good chicken?
No, it's
like
chicken
I'm telling
from
you,
God.
gas station chicken. I know I saw it in the chat. It's a kitchen, right? It's an actual like kitchen, but it just happens to be in a gas station. It's not like, anyways, it is the best freaking fried chicken. I don't know what they put in it. They put some like hot sauce in the deep fry and they fry it, and it's just amazing.
Nice.
It's really good. Yeah, it's really good.
$5 super chat from the Jackals of Terra. I almost said, I can't remember how to say that last part though. Argentinium? I'm not good with words either. But thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Happy birthday. Thank you. And then Stingy, Cow decided to self-delete via Mustang my car. Oh, yeah.
That's not fun.
Yeah, that's
for your car.
Yeah, especially a Mustang. 1966 is my dream car. Mustang
1966 Mustang.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's a 1969 Dodge Charger.
Ooh.
If I had like just whatever kind of money, it didn't matter. That's what I would be buying.
Yeah, that's a nice car.
Those are expensive.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think. Oh no, I was gonna say my Danny's grandfather, he restores old cars, but he restores like cars that are super old, like older than the 60s.
Oh, okay, like Model Ts or a 30s Roadster and that sort of thing.
He's got I think a 2 Mercuries, like 1950 something.
Oh, okay, those are back when cars had style, right?
Right? You know? Oh my God, when they
every car looks alike.
Yeah, like cars back in the like 40s. Oh my god. Like they were
Like I
so
walk up to
fun.
3 different cars before I find mine in the parking lot, right?
Really?
Because they all look alike. Oh yeah. Yeah, I put stickers in
Oh,
the back window just so I can like distinguish it, but unless I'm walking up from the back, I still walk up to different cars.
I've got a Ford Ranger. So there's not a lot of those like I've got it's a 2000. So it's old by today's standards. Like it's
But it has a distinctive look. You know a
it does.
2000 Ford Ranger.
Yeah,
What
oh
color is it?
yeah.
Is
You
it pink?
like no, it's so it's really dark blue. A lot of people think it's black, but it's actually just very dark blue.
I have a picture from the inside of your Ranger.
Oh yeah, I think I've posted a picture of my Ranger because I only got it last November.
Okay. No, I just have the B pillar. I thought when you went by and there was that whole hostage situation
Oh
in your
yeah, yeah,
neighborhood.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which dude was out in his yard the other day, and I'm like, I wonder if that was the dude. But I'm like, no way, that dude's in jail.
You just kind of like want to walk up and be like, I got a couple of questions. I hope you
I
wouldn't mind me asking.
do, and
Is
I'm
that
like,
weird? Can you? So I do that, right? I'm not afraid to do that. I like, okay,
uh-huh.
so my next door neighbors, they had some basement dwellers that I later learned was the woman's cousin, female, lived downstairs, and then her husband. But then apparently they broke up, but then didn't move out. Like they separated, and she would bring a bunch of guys over while the
Hmm.
husband is still living there, and then her cousin with her family is living above, and it was just made a really weird situation. So like I went over to her house. They were all outside on the fort doing fireworks, and I went over. I was like, "Hey, whatever happened to your cousin that was living down there?" And she's like, "Oh, she's like right there," and like pointed to like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" Um, because I just want to know, and I just ask, right? And I figured the worst they can say is no, go away. I'm not answering that question. I just ask.
See, I'm worried, like, because this dude was, you know, surrounded by cops and all that. I'm like, what if there is a criminal element? And I probably shouldn't walk up to their door and be like, "Hi, are you a criminal?" I mean, I would obviously say it with more finesse than that, but like, also,
Like, I heard there was something going on. Are you okay? You could phrase it that way.
I could like, "Hey, I heard and saw some stuff, and I'm just I work and live in the area. I just want to make sure you're good." I could phrase it like that.
Yeah, that's how I would do it. You can get a lot of information if you were concerned for others or concerned for them. You
That's
know,
true.
you
People
make it all about
definitely
them.
cozy up to you a lot quicker that way. And you're like,
Yes.
"Oh, I'm just, looking out for you." They're like, "Oh, I'm
This virtual
important."
background is killing me. I'm gonna take it off. There we go. All right, that's
Nice.
better.
Oh yeah, Jody's legs are always better.
Yes, you gotta have Jody's legs. And actually, you know what? I gotta fix this. Hang on. Your painting is off on me there.
Ayo. I showed so earlier when you were on with Jeff, Mrs.
Yeah.
Flux and I were watching. I'm like, look what's in the corner. And she goes, ah.
Wait, why can't I do this now? I've been messing with my camera lately because I've been going on different streams and then I have to like put it higher or lower. But I always put Flux's painting in the corner. That's the way I know I'm framed properly.
Nobody puts baby in the corner. For $5, Chick-fil-A, the Jackals of the Terra, Aerg, Taman. Sorry, I'm like struggling with words tonight.
I wouldn't
I'm
even
old and 32 now.
say the Jackals.
I'm gonna just say the Jackals of the Terra. A. Chick-fil-A has top-notch fries. Oh my god, they have the best fries. Like, you don't know what you're missing with the waffle fries. Oh my god.
You know, I'm gonna have to send someone up there because I'm not waiting in the line.
Do you have a DoorDash? Do you have a DoorDash where you are?
I live out in the country. I could DoorDash it, be here in like 40 minutes.
I mean, it would be
Be
the same
cold
if
and
you went to the
stale.
restaurant and then drove back. Well, I guess if
No,
you
but I
ate
mean,
at the
it'd be
restaurant.
cold and stale, by the time it got to me.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I mean, you have to the fries. Oh my god. They're waffle fries and they're just like uh, uh,
I'll try
they're
it
so
just for
good.
you. I'll film it and then I'll post it to
Yes.
you.
Just
what I do.
like we're gonna film going to Walmart with Chandler in Texas.
Yes. I can't believe she's never been to one.
I know, right? I'm so excited though, because I don't know, like, it's gonna be all of us girls going too. So I'm excited for a girls' weekend too in Houston. Like
Yeah, it'll be
it's
fun.
gonna be fun. Shizzy Wiznut, what's up, my dude? Thanks for hanging out. One for every year I miss. Thank you for the $32 super chat.
Can you
Thank you.
customize your super chat offerings? I feel like I've always stuck with like whatever they offer. Can I like say
Yeah,
I want it to be?
you can change it to be whatever dollar amount you want, except I think it has to be more. It has to be more than $1. Sorry, my chair is just being irritating.
So you
It
can do
has
like
to be,
69, that kind of
well,
stuff.
because I've tried sending 69 cents before and it didn't work. It has to be over $1.
60. So you guys said 69. You got to be committed to that, right?
Yeah, you either have to send $69 or nothing at all, because it doesn't let you do the 69 cents. 199 snafu. Happy birthday! Thank you. I appreciate you. And the Jackals of the Terra. I am a sucker for old Excalibur kit cars. I have 2 of them. And the Stoltz. I can't speak tonight, guys. It's been a long day. The Stutz Blackhawks are gorgeous. Same for the Buick Rivieras from the 1970s. Yes, I only knew about like 2 of those cars that you mentioned. But like just
I'm not a
old
car guy
cars.
either. I just know the one particular car or the couple of particular cars that I really like.
There's a few that I know only because like Mrs. Flux is a mechanic and she would talk about cars a lot, and I mostly listened. Mostly. David Helm, Gossip Queen.
No, because I don't tell anybody about it. Like, I mean, I told you guys, but you don't know who they are. I'm not going to go gossip to the other neighbors. I just want to know. This is my own edification. Gossiping.
It's not gossip.
If you don't spread it, gossip has to be spread. If you're just gathering information, you're just learning and becoming a better human.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm gonna stick with that. I'm just learning new information. Waffle fries, yes. Oh my god, their waffle fries are so good, and you drizzle ranch over them. Oh my god.
Oh, mayonnaise maybe.
Oh god, you're a mayonnaise and fry guy.
Oh, I love mayonnaise and fry. So you take a little, you dip it most like all the way or half the way of the fry. If you're doing a stick fry, half the way in mayonnaise, and then you do a little dab of yellow mustard at the tip. That's the combination.
I do like you do half ketchup and half mayonnaise, and you mix it up and you use that.
I've banned ketchup from my office.
Why?
I can't stand the smell of it, the taste of it, nothing. I literally banned it from my office. Like, you can eat ketchup outside. You can't bring it in.
Wow. Really? You just
well, okay. No, I didn't just like blatantly ban it.
Is there a
backstory? So I was like, well, the backstory is that my employees decided to have a ketchup packet fight in the conference room, and they were just like throwing them, which was fine. Okay, fun. Until somebody like rolled over a couple of them with the chairs, and they like squirted everywhere. And I was like, all right, we're done. This is my excuse. I'm banning ketchup in this office forever. Yeah.
Wow.
But I took it as an opportunity to just ban the ketchup because I didn't ban mayonnaise or mustard packets, just the ketchup.
Have you always hated ketchup or just since that one
No,
instant?
I remember loving it as a kid. And then at one point, I just remember hating even the smell of it. I don't know what happened.
Wow.
I don't even like the smell of it. So like my wife will get something with ketchup on it and I can't sit next to her while she's eating it. Just nope, can't do it.
For $6.90, that's close to 69. I'm gonna take it. 69. You forgot about 6.90. Happy birthday, Miss Fluck. Thank you. I appreciate that. Have you ever seen the movie In Time with Justin Timberlake and Amanda Seyfried?
I think the only movie I've ever seen with Justin Timberlake was The Love Guru.
I have never seen. Oh my God, this
Haven't-
is a sin. Oh my God, that is a sin, and that is blasphemous. Ooh, something just fell. I don't know what it was. Oh, it was my paintbrushes. They fell off the backside of my desk.
So we were doing Sarah Boone yesterday, and I thought for sure the cats were like destroying stuff when we were listening to the stream of the trial because it was just in the one ear, and then all of a sudden it got really loud in the other ear, and I thought for sure like the cats had just knocked down the entire wall or something.
Oh Lord.
But nope, it was just the cord.
Oh my goodness. Speaking of Sarah Boone, is she a lesbian now?
Don't you kind of have to be?
I mean, I guess, but she like went full on with the haircut.
I don't know. Like there's people that go through. I mean,
Ooh,
obviously when she was arrested.
Hold on. We have a verdict.
Ooh, verdict time.
Coming back.
I told Jeff I was gonna snipe him.
So here it is. Does anybody think she's not going to prison for the rest of her life? We
I
all
think
think
she
she's
is.
going to prison for the rest.
Oh
of her
yeah.
life. All right.
I'm sniping. I'm telling Jeff.
All right. They're standing up for the jury.
Oh my goodness. What do you think? Guilty?
No audio. So
Guilty.
There we go.
Oh, this is such a good birthday present.
Quick, get the cut code up for when this gets clipped.
We're good. Typing on Twitter.
And I'm pretty sure Jeff has to go to work in like 5 minutes.
He does. He's like, because I was on and I was like, I'm gonna go say hi to Flux real quick for her birthday. He's like, all right, I got like 32 minutes.
Do you want to go back and hang out with Jeff?
No.
Yesterday, I counted to 8 women and 4 men.
Oh, that's right,
Yeah,
because they
that's
showed
right.
the jury, didn't they?
No, they didn't show the jury. They actually said, ma'am, is that your verdict? Sir, is that your verdict? Ma'am, is that your verdict? Ma'am, is that your verdict? When they were
Oh,
polling
that's
the jury.
right, when they did the polling.
Taylor has not been brought into the room yet. Here she goes.
We haven't seen her be brought in yet.
No, this is the first time.
She's doing the typing right now.
She's got a bit of a inner tube around the waist.
Yeah.
Bring up before the jury comes back.
I saw, like,
Mr. Fraley. No, you are.
the thumbnail Jeff has does not look like her.
No, not anymore. That's
Jury's
how she
coming
was
in.
on her.
Sorry, guys, I've been waiting for this verdict. There's a momentary pause in the normal shenanigans for this trial. But I've been watching this since Monday.
I feel like this trial is like a giant party, and you're just kind of hopping around all your friend
Right?
groups, and you're like, "Hey, what's going on over here?" That's what I've been doing this whole trial. It's fun.
It's definitely kind of been, I guess, the party trial.
Yeah, definitely. Like everybody's streaming it. I was on the expert. I was on Jeff's. I was on Nick's. I was gonna try to make it over to Joe, and then he stopped streaming today and came over
I should
to
have had the pie popping handy for this.
Jeff's.
It's like, well, it's such a
Bailiff ready.
horrific case.
Yeah.
That you
You can
almost
only take one step to the right.
you have to kind of bring just that little bit of lightness so that we all don't want to hang ourselves at the end of the day.
That definitely. Well, okay, so what was your highlight of this trial, Flux?
I'll stand into the jury.
Finding out the foot was in the chest.
No, bailiff doesn't look scary.
Forgot about that. That's right.
Yep. How could you forget about her putting his foot in his chest?
I don't know. I forgot about that. I was thinking of some other like heinous things.
Oh, her putting his dick in his ass?
I just remember like I was riding him like a donkey and then choking it.
Oh, this has been so horrific.
Hey, see it.
Happy birthday, Fox.
You were the fourth person, is that correct? Yeah.
Wendy H is awesome.
I love Wendy H. Thank you so much, girl.
She's going to interview me on Monday night.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. Yeah. Finding out she's only 25, I'm like, I feel better about myself.
Okay.
All right, come on with it. Come on. I got to go get dinner
Verdict seems
ready.
to be in order, and I will read it as follows. Question 1. At the time the crimes were committed, did the defendant have a mental disease or mental defect? Answer, no.
Wow.
Ha!
No answer then for question 2. It is dated
Over.
July 27,
Boom.
2023, signed by the
over, Johnny.
person. There were no dissenting jurors.
Unanimous.
Jail for you.
Is there a request by either of the parties to have the
She going
jury
jail.
polled? Mr. Saunders? No. Mr. Freilich?
Yes. Of course.
Of
Is
course.
this the last time, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going
That's
to
it.
poll you again. I'm going to start in the back.
That's it.
Ma'am, are these
She
your
is going to jail. They will have a
verdicts?
sentencing
Ma'am, are these your verdicts?
on another day
Ma'am,
or
are
now.
these your verdicts? Yes. Ma'am, are these your verdicts? Yeah. Sir, are these
Yeah.
your verdicts? Yes. Ma'am, are these your verdicts?
I think it's odd that
Here,
he
sir, are these
says
your
juror
verdicts?
and ma'am instead of juror
Ma'am, are these your
number.
verdicts? Sir,
Well,
are these your verdicts?
He should have done that from the beginning,
Sir, are these
especially
your
when you're
verdicts?
going to announce the
Ma'am, are these
names
your
on
verdicts?
live television. Of the
Yeah.
alternates.
Unanimous.
Ladies and
You
gentlemen of the
think they
jury,
can
your
try
service
and
in this
call a
case is now
mistrial for
complete.
that or an appeal?
Many jurors
Have
ask
that
if
as
they are
an
allowed
appeal
to discuss
issue?
the case with others after
No.
receipt of the verdict. Because your role in this case is over, you are not prohibited from discussing the case with anyone. However, you should know that you do not have to discuss the
Because
case
it didn't
with
influence the
anyone
outcome. It was
or answer any questions
the ones that weren't
about
on
it
the
from
jury.
anyone other than from the court. This includes the parties, lawyers, the media, or anyone else. If you
Oh,
do decide to discuss
go
this
Bears.
case with anyone, I would suggest you treat any discussion with a degree of solemnity.
I
such that whatever
God,
I need
look
to
at
jump off
that
real quick. I'll
face.
be
you
back,
would be
Flux.
willing to say
Thanks for
in
hanging
the
out.
presence of
See
your
you soon.
fellow jurors or under oath here in open court in the presence of the parties. It is in the public interest that there be the utmost
Face.
freedom of debate in the jury room and that jurors be permitted to express their views without fear of incurring the anger of any litigants or criticism of any person. Please respect the privacy of the views of your fellow jurors. Finally, I'd like to address you before you leave, so if you just wait in the jury room for a few minutes.
Okay, well,
I'd
I am
appreciate
going
that.
to.
And you may confer with me at any time before answering any questions from here.
I'm gonna shut this down. She's guilty. Sorry, I thought it was a bug. There was a hair. All right, so that's it. Taylor Shabusiness. I know a lot of you probably didn't follow. I don't know how many of you did follow that case, how many of you didn't follow that case, but that was a horrific case. That, I mean, the whole trial, it was 4 days, guys. They started Monday, and it was even a what they call bisected trial, which they have a did she do it? And then if yes or if no, then was she insane when she did it? And they just said, no, she was not insane. She is not insane. She killed that man. He's going to jail, or she's going to jail. She put his foot, like, what this woman did to that man, it was horrific. That was absolutely horrific. But she got guilty. Yes. So woo! I think I'm now convinced that demonic possession is still a thing because of this trial. Oh, bro, demonic possession has been a thing forever. It never went away. There is 100% demon possession. I am a firm believer in that. The Jackals of the Terror $5 super chat. Thank you so much. 25 years plus bad DNA plus meth. More meth equals 125 years. Good old 25 years old with some city miles. Oh, I get it. Okay, yes. God, she did so much meth. Yeah, because she's 25, you add, she doesn't have the best genes, so that's another thing against her, plus the meth, plus all the other meths. Yeah, she's gonna look to be about 125 years old with some city miles. Thank you so much for that $5 super chat. How did she get the foot in the chest through the. No. This woman dissected this man. She dissected him. And that's, I'm trying not to get too graphic, but she dissected him, and everybody, like, you know, she was playing with him, but I think she was just legit, like, looking around, seeing what stuff did. I think she was experimenting. And yes, his left foot, without the skin, ended up in his chest cavity because she placed it there. It's really crackly. Dang it. Still. Hang on. All right, I tried to fix it. If it's still crackly, how's that? Is that any better? Cause I don't know what's going on. When I came in, everything was the power of business compels you. Amen. His insides were his outsides, and his outsides were his insides. Better now. Oh, cool. Yay, it's fixed. See, I walked into my room and like everything was off. And typically it's not, you know, it's in rest mode or whatever. And something happened, I think, because we've had really bad storms and there may have been a power outage. Oh wait, sentencing. Rose got a sentencing September 26th. Nice. Or victim impact statements. They'll probably, oh no, it's back. That's weird. It's gotta be something in the software. I don't know. A power surge, probably. Is it still back? I am gonna get a new mic because this one isn't the greatest. And I've heard, well, okay, so Mrs. Flux is currently finishing. Oh, it came back, man. Hold on. How's that? Any better? Oh, it was good for a bit. Accept your fate. Bad audio stream. Oh, no. The jackals of the Terra, she tore him apart because she was desperately searching for the cure to her rapid aging disease. Yes. Maybe she was trying to do like a blood like ritual or something to preserve her youth, and so she was going to like bathe in blood and I don't know, I'm trying to think. Let's see. So, it's back to good again. Am I just gonna have to like mute my mic every 10 minutes? Because that's all like I don't know why, but there's 3 different options for this mic. Like there's a default version, this version, and a communications. I don't know how it's popping up like that. It is. So I just go and I click the other like setup through the mic and static again. Watch, as soon as I switch it to back to, watch this. How's that? Is it gone now? Because it's going to be gone now. It's going to be gone, and then it's just going to make me switch the, my ears finally stopped ringing. 20 in AR without ear pro. Oh, God. Man. I made the mistake of shooting without ear pro one time. One time. And it's because it had fallen out. I'm like, yeah, I'll be good. It's fine. Shot, and I'm like, oh my God. That is so much louder than I was ready for. It'll be good for 1 minute. Exactly. And in 1 minute, it's going to go staticky. And I'm just going to cycle through these 3 different settings for this mic. And it's going to be fine for a minute. And then it's going to static. Happy birthday, Taylor, for prison. And my birthday is Monday. What's up? Nice. Is Monday still July, right? July babies. We rock. There are so many July babies. Jeff's birthday was in July. Digger's birthday was in July. Like, all of our birthdays are in July. Val's birthday. I'm trying to think. Like, everybody's birthday was this month, and it is fantastic. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Let's see. Unhung Hero, happy birthday, Flux. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It is my eviction day. Eviction from the womb. Honestly, once you hit your once I've hit my 30s, I don't care so much. I've never really been super into celebrating my birthday. But June babies, April babies. I mean, I think every month baby is gonna step forward and be like, no, July baby, August baby, September baby. No, I'm just kidding. We're all awesome babies. Week and a half from 47. Nice! Kicking off the August birthdays. Hell yeah. My birthday is like Regatas. Oh my god, that's funny. That's funny. Something just beeped in my ear. And nobody's here, but that was a weird beep. Guys, I have a cigarette. Oh, wait, no, they don't like cigarettes either. I have incense I'm going to light. Stand by. Stand by. It's my birthday. I'm allowed to light incense. Oh, no, I don't have a lighter. Mrs. Flux. Hold on, guys. I'm just going to go grab myself a quick lighter because, you know, I need some incense. I mean, we're all, you know, little celebration. I'll be right back. Hang on. What's up, guys? I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to run downstairs. And of course, running down the stairs, now that I'm old, and then running back up the stairs, I'm like, oh, Lord. Am I still muted? No, I think I unmuted myself. Am I good now? Is it back to staticky? Am I still muted? No, I think I'm good. Am I good? Am I good? Oh, I am good. Okay, cool. Yes, I had to run downstairs to get a... Is staticky again? Okay. I'm just going to switch it. I'm just going to switch it so that it's not sticky. I don't know why it keeps doing this. Vice's raid. What's up? Yay! Stephen Gosney in the house. How's it going? I sent you a link, Steve. I'm enjoying your bewilderment. Static again. Oh my god. How's this? Is this better? Is this really? Oh, I sent it to your Twitter. I sent it to your Twitter. Gosney First Raider. Thank you so much, Mustang McCracken. All right, so I'm going to light my incense really quick because I got my little 5x5. Sounds good to me. Oh, sweet. That makes me think of Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Faith. Faith used the term 5x5. 5. I think she was the prettiest vampire slayer. Hold on, I'm lighting my incense. Oh, what? Maybe I should. I'll wait until everybody. Me raid. What's up? Oh, and we've got Stephen Gosney.
I tell you, people are going to get sick of seeing my ugly mug.
Oh,
But
no.
I'm so proud to be on your channel for your birthday. Happy birthday.
You. Thank you.
Yes.
I am 32 years old.
You are a beautiful woman, and
Thank you.
I'm really honored that you think highly of me. I don't know. What can I say? I've been taunting. I just got done with dinner and had a nice dinner with the wife and the family, and
Oh, nice.
and bouncing around. This has been a crazy week for me, but I've been so productive, man. I've just been crushing it. So I'm celebrating.
Isn't that a great feeling? When you just like, you're just productive and you feel good about it. And it's just like, yeah, I love that feeling.
Yeah, when you get a real productive, I've had productive day. You have no clue. I mean, how productive I've been, which is great because, I get anxiety when I work ahead. This is a trick that I recommend to people, especially who are procrastinators, which is like most people.
Mhm.
And that is, I used to procrastinate and I used to get so stressed. I'd be always upset and nervous because I had work and then I'd put it off. The thing is when I get some work to do, I work on it hard and immediately as
Mhm.
soon as possible. And then
Oh, yeah.
either I get it done way ahead of time or I understand what I'm dealing with and I know how to portion out my time so I can get that job done and conquer that challenge. If you put it up, you put yourself under such pressure, you get all that anxiety leading up, so
Oh,
that's what I've been
100%.
doing.
And for me, so I was homeschooled all the way through.
Were you really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, from first grade all the way through 12th grade, I was homeschooled. And once I got into high school, my favorite thing to do was because we had set curriculum and I would get my work and I would cram for 2 weeks and just get all my schoolwork done for the month. And then I had time to do whatever I wanted. And I loved it because I could just sit there and learn and absorb. And I
Right.
wasn't restricted
Homeschooling is
to.
so efficient, and we homeschooled my son last 2 years of high school.
Mhm.
And it was, he'd get it done and then we'd enjoy our life and we'd go off and do stuff. And so much of school and public school system is shuttling between classes, counting rolls, making discipline, dealing with the stupid kid over here and dealing with the disciplined kid over here, getting the group and grading homework and busy work and keeping you occupied with a television set. I mean, it's like all this stuff none of that is learning. None
Oh,
of it.
yeah. None.
So the amount of learning that actually is a very small percentage. So if you think you pluck that out of the public schools and just put it into a homeschooling setting, you can get a lot more done in a very lesser time. And then you enjoy your life, just get an RV and travel and take your children to see a national monument or a historical site. And you got them all over where you are. You've got lots of history right around there.
Well, yeah, especially and I grew up in Southern California. So growing up in SoCal, especially if you worked ahead, you could go to the beach for a day. It was 20 minutes to Huntington Beach or 10 minutes to Disneyland. And so it's you worked hard so that you could do the things that you wanted. And I really thank my parents for instilling that into me at a young age is if you work hard, and you complete what you need to complete and you do what you need to do, you get time to enjoy things and have a lot of fun instead of just stressing about it, procrastinating, dragging it on.
Right.
But
Well, homeschooling, I'm a big fan. We really need to have more of that, more school choice, vouchers, school choice, and homeschooling, all that stuff, because empower the individuals, empower the families, empower people to take control. That have that. We have a public school system. You can send your kid there, but give you maximum choices. Why should everybody be shuttled into this one form of learning, right?
exactly. And it's like, it sucks because there is such a stigma around homeschooling where, we're all like
Well, I don't know
super
about that.
dork.
Actually, homeschoolers, I mean, there are colleges that actively look for homeschoolers because they
Oh,
know
yeah.
how good and prepared they are. One of the second school, the other school my son really considered was a school called Benedictine College out in Kansas. It's a
Okay.
very Catholic, traditional Catholic school. They recruited my son real hard because they look for homeschoolers and they really like homeschoolers. So there are schools out there. You just have to look through them. You have to really do your homework.
Yeah, that's definitely have you ever heard of do you know Pensacola Christian College?
That's no. I assume it's in Pensacola, Florida.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've not heard of that. No.
That was that college is like a super Christian college where like they had two separate sidewalks for boys and for girls. And the curriculum we got our curriculum from that college, and then I was supposed to go to that college, and I was like, yeah, no, I don't want to go to a college where boys and girls walk on different sidewalks.
Well, why not keep those competitors over there, and you can pray on this side.
But see, that would have worked perfectly for me.
Right.
But,
That's what I'm saying. Well, and actually, Benedictine, one of the things I really encourage my son to look at Benedictine, because the male-female ratio is like 60-40 female. And I'm like, he goes to Embry-Riddle and it's like 70-30 male. So it's not engineering, and they've got a really good engineering program. It's really a great school. If anybody wants to look at a really good conservative traditional school that's got great programs, look at Benedictine out in Kansas. It's not as well known as it should be, but they've got and for us boys or people that you play on the other team, who want to have a high female ratio, there's 60% women there too. It's in Kansas.
Interesting.
Really.
But see, there's not much in Kansas.
Well, that's the thing. It's kind of just, but then you have pure learning and you get to.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. And and that's the thing. That's one of the things, especially about homeschooling today, is like, it's just learning. Like, learning today, I feel like, is highly frowned upon.
Yeah. Yes. It's a cultural thing. Our country has got some real cultural problems. And one of them is relationships.
Mm-hmm.
And another is this devaluing of education. People, we put cool hats on people, and we put cool on stupidity and ignorance and things that it shouldn't be. Like my wife's from the Philippines. I think you've met my wife, right?
Yes.
At least on the interweb, right?
Yep.
And it's like in the Philippines, the cool kids were the smart kids.
Yeah.
The kids that worked hard and kept their act together and did things right. Those were the cool kids, right? That's what people wanted to be, and that's what they admired. That to me is a cultural strength.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't do that. Hey, MLS, there he is.
Hey,
Dave's back.
I'm
Did
back.
you finish dinner?
No, but timing is not going to permit me to probably come back on later. So I wanted to come because I have to sing.
Oh, Lord.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Flux. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Yay. I promised I would sing to Flux, so I had to come back.
That made my day. Yes, that was beautiful. I even told Mrs. Flux, I'm like, he's gonna sing to me tonight, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yes. I got it. I got to do what I got to do for Flux. She's awesome.
Oh, thanks.
I've only sang to one other people on YouTube, or one other person on YouTube.
Whose company am I in?
Jamie's.
That is some good company to share. That is some good company to have. Ah, so what, now that everything is wrapped up, done and over, I know you guys are probably tired of talking about it, but I'm just a little layperson. What did you think of the Shabusiness trial?
The prosecution was clean,
Yes.
professional, well orchestrated, and appropriate. There was no shenanigans. The court itself, too, was clean, timely, appropriate. There wasn't a lot going on. The judge was there to make decisions, and he made decisions. The defense was lacking. I know, Steve, you're like, if there's no defense, there's no defense. I still think, the adage, if the law is in your favor, you bang on the law. If the facts are in your favor, you bang on the facts, or you bang on the table, if neither. But banging on the table is not literally banging on the table. It's performance art, right?
Mhm.
There was no performance here. And so I thought that was a little disingenuous. I thought the defense didn't care about the case, and that showed all the way through. And to be honest, if I'm a defense attorney, I could be representing a deplorable human being,
Mhm.
but you still do a quality job, not only for your reputation, but for the sake of the industry and the process, right?
Mhm.
So, I give this example too before, Jack Kevorkian. If you guys remember him, assisted suicide guy. He was in Michigan here. He was Oakland County, my county. And he went to trial, I think 3 or 4 times. I can't remember. But the majority of the time he was represented by who's now a very famous local attorney. Actually ran for governor and stuff, but everybody knows him, Jeffrey Feiger. If you say Jeffrey Feiger anywhere in Michigan, everyone knows him. But he represented the scum of the earth, this guy who's out murdering elderly people, but he made his name off of that case because he got 2 or 3 acquittals. And then the last time the guy, Kevorkian, thought he could represent himself and went down hard doing that. But he made his whole entire practice off of that one case, a deplorable human being that he was representing. So you still go out there and you do the job.
Mhm.
Was kind of my point. And I didn't see that from the defense.
That's
So
fair.
what would you, if you had to give him a letter grade, what would you give him?
A letter grade for the defense. C-. I would give the defense
You're
a
with
C-.
Vice's then. That was Vice's grade.
Yeah. I mean, he's not horrible. He did,
He
he
did
hit
his
the
job.
letter of the alphabet. He did everything he's technically supposed to kind of do, but just in a really bad way. It's just even the framing of his questions, the framing of the arguments, everything was just bad.
Well, I'm going to actually do a live stream tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, on grading the parties. Hey, Kaiser.
Hey.
So we're going to grade the parties tomorrow on my channel, and we'll talk about it because Nick and I had a throwdown. I don't know if you.
No.
I didn't see it.
Yeah. Ricada is like D-, and I'm disagreeing with him on the D-. And so
No, that's too harsh.
I haven't revealed my grade. I'll do that tomorrow on my live stream.
See, I always think, no, so D in school is technically passing, but it's really not in my mind. Like C is passing adequately. And so that's why I gave him a C-. That's the justification for my C-.
Fair enough. Have you ever been a public defender?
Yeah, I've done public defense work a lot. And the thing is I tell people all the time, like, oh, public defender. So I was like, listen, if the people who want to do it, it's a pro bono gig for us because we're private practice. We put our name on a list, we get appointed, and then we work our asses off on those cases, just like it's a retained client,
Right.
but you lose money doing it. But you understand that going into it, you lose money doing it. I get $250 on a misdemeanor public defense. I'll work just as hard as if I charged a client, $2,500. I'm losing money on that case.
Nonetheless, let me, and that's a very professional, and let's talk about that for a second, because that is a very professional statement that you made, which is exactly why it's a profession. And that is, you are going to give the same level of vigor and commitment to whatever case that you're doing. You don't ratchet down your case because you're not getting big bucks or you're getting less. That's not what you do. It's like you are going to do the best job that you can, and on every case, no matter what. It's like a doctor. A doctor can teach a Medicaid patient. They're not going to say, "Oh, there's a Medicaid patient. We're gonna, I'm gonna blow this one off." Right?
Yeah, no. I mean, but that's the idea. And I tell my clients that because or my court appointed clients, or I tell everybody that, because just because you have a court appointed attorney doesn't mean that they're just throwing you on the stack or not caring. And I feel like if you are a private practice attorney and you put your name on a list, and that's how your court system works, it might be a better system for representation. And ours is actually by the county, by the court sometimes. So Ann Arbor, which is Washtenaw County, U of M, all that stuff, they have a public defender's office. The county has a public defender's office, but they are so overworked that they're actually asking for, hey, you want to volunteer and take some cases? But when you have a list of 20, 30 attorneys, say in Wayne County or different parts of Wayne County, then you're not so overworked. You don't have an office that's overworked. So sometimes it could be a better system. I don't know. That's my thoughts.
Yes, I agree with you. That's great. Oh, Kaiser, you're welcome to what wake up, Kaiser.
Oh no, that's good. I'm
just communicating. So what's up, Kaiser? What are you doing?
Not much, man. I say it's been an interesting 24 hours. I say I had 2 whole live streams yesterday. So yeah, it was a long day for me, but I had a great time with it.
Oh,
hi, Mrs. Flux.
There she is, Mrs. Flux. Happy birthday to you.
I didn't mean to cut you off, Kaiser. I was
good,
hoping to catch her before she was walking away, but apparently she's coming on stream.
No worries, Dave. It's all good.
Hold on, let me turn them up for you. Sorry, guys. Mrs. Flux is interrupting everything. How's that? Can you hear him now?
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, heyo.
Hello.
Am I
Hello.
deaf?
Hello.
No, it's not earbud. Here, try this one. The left earbud on this one is super low, and Mrs. Flux is very deaf.
You know what else you can get at gas
so
stations
that is
besides fried
something
chicken
else.
is headphones.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could go up to the corner store and just get.
No, everybody says that Royal Farms has the best fried chicken, but I don't trust a gas station.
The best fried chicken is a gas station in Detroit off of Jefferson Avenue. It is like the best fried chicken ever. They put some like hot sauce in the deep fryer. I don't know what it is. It comes out. It's just amazing.
Yeah, I the only place I really draw the line with gas stations is gas station sushi.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll go that far.
There are things in there that, well, I mean, if you've ever had parasites, that's probably not a good place to start.
So, Mrs. Flux,
I'm
I have a
gonna try
question for
putting it
Mrs.
through.
Flux. Are you here to answer a question? What's it like having a famous law streamer or a famous streamer on the internet? Oh.
Well, can you guys, is there an echo? Because I took the headphones out, and I just want to make sure there's no echo.
I don't have anything.
Oh, cool. All right,
Okay.
then.
How
No,
does
this-
Mrs. Flux feel about all your streaming activities? What is her opinion on you being a world famous international go-getter?
Have fun. It's
Oh.
not my cup of tea, but have fun.
Nice.
You're a good couple. I think you should. And by the way, my invite as a birthday invite, I invite you both to Florida to find out that we can tour the what do they call it, the Underground Railroad together and try to find it.
Yes, I am
That
so
would that be
down to
fun?
find the Underground Gay Railroad.
We should do that.
Underground Gabriel Road.
You don't know
Did I hear
about
that
that, MLS?
No, I do not.
Yes, Florida's now, we chase everybody out and everybody's having to escape in the Underground Gay Railroad because they're all persecuted and they're being run out on a rail. You haven't heard of this?
No, I have
Yeah.
not.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I haven't even heard.
Because
What?
of
I mean, are they getting pushed
DeSantis
south to
won't
Key
say
West?
gay
Because
though, and it's all because
So-
of DeSantis. He hates the gays.
Right. He hates the gays. So I invited Flux and Mrs. Flux to come and we will go searching together all up and down the East Coast for this mysterious underground gay railroad that supposedly exists in the minds of the media.
So
Oh, okay.
hypothetical question there. So back in the actual, like in the days of the Underground Railroad, there you would go to like people like Society of Friends, like their houses, and you would say, I'm a friend of a friend, and that was kind of a code word to let you know that you could escape to that place. So is it Did they update that? Is it now I'm a friend of Dorothy or
No,
something?
now we're in the house of Flux.
I know.
That's the
Yes. Oh no, but I don't want it to attract all the weird gay ones.
you have to go to Key West for that. Yeah. You actually, I'd love to give you a tour of my little area. I answered somebody had emailed me about coming to St. Augustine, and I gave them a lot of like tips for traveling to St. Augustine. Did I send you that, Flux? I've done that for you, haven't I?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm serious. I would love to hang out with the lady. We'll have the family and we can do something, and I'll show you around and we'll have a good time.
It would be, and I'm trying to convince everybody to go to Florida. Because I mean, that's Florida.
It's Florida. Come on.
Well, Florida's
Yeah,
awesome.
no, and there's some beautiful areas, and I don't know. You're in Maryland.
Really
Well-
quick, 1 month member chat from Robert Taylor, 1 month member of the Mocha Dicks. Happy birthday! Thank you, my dude.
All right, I gotta get back to my dinner for my wife. I'm sorry, Flux, but I'll be in chat. But happy birthday again. I just had to hop back on and sing happy birthday to you.
Thank
There
you
you
so
go.
much. That was awesome.
See you, my
Thank you.
love.
All right, happy
Hey,
birthday.
take care,
Have
Dave.
a
Have a good one.
night. What's up, Kaiser? I haven't seen you in a minute.
myself. Yeah, it's been a wild ride. To say I've been doing a lot more work lately, been getting a lot more videos out, and I gotta say, for all a little bit of the tedium and the hard work, it's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it. So yeah. I have really not found a whole lot of like anybody like in our general group of friends that are quite really doing what I'm doing. So it's kind of cool to be on that edge.
Nice.
Well, what are you doing that's unique that we all need to know about?
I was
So
gonna say,
what
talk about it.
Oh yeah, so you gotta get that grift. So, yeah. So I've been covering a lot of like movie and entertainment news. Been covering a lot of the stories coming out of Hollywood, what's been going on, and just trying to generally dive in kind of where a lot of like the numbers are. Less getting into the politics, more into a lot of the behind the scenes of what's really going on, like what is successful, why is it not, etc. And then in between that, I talk about unexplained. So that's always been a fun thing.
Steve, did you watch the UFO hearing on Wednesday?
No,
My
we're
goodness.
just going to have to disagree. I know that we agree on many things, but
No,
we
you and I
disagree on-
agree. I don't believe in aliens either. I want to believe so hard. And after listening to this, Steve, I don't know. I'm like this close to believing in aliens, Steve.
Can I tell you let me tell you a little story, a Ghazni story. I'm known for
this
my
ought to be good.
because I'm old.
No.
And that is that my wife's from the Philippines, I said, and she says that when she was under Marcos, who was the dictator in Philippines, right, Ferdinand Marcos, and what would happen is they'd assassinate some political leader or take some power, move in jail some opposition leader, and then what would happen is all of a sudden they'd say the government would spread that there's this spirit that was like a vampire that was flying over Manila, and it was vampiring babies and things, and then everybody go to work the next day and they talk about the vampire that was over Manila, and they wouldn't talk about the jailed political leader. So whenever I hear the government pushing these type of things, they are trying to distract us from real issues that are right in front of your nose that are much more important and relevant.
See, and that's why I don't like, that's why I can't, I'm having a hard time fully believing in aliens, because I'm like, no, aliens are just a government psyop to control us. That's it.
I'm in the camp of, I think there could be, two things can be true at once.
That's fair.
I think,
That's
Well,
Yeah.
let's clarify the question. Okay.
yeah.
So if we say, are there aliens somewhere in the universe? So is there life outside of our solar system? I think probably is pretty high probability of that. The question is, are they here and like flying across the vastness of space in their little saucers and landing in the middle of the nowhere to do what and not contact and all the video cameras, nobody has a picture and all that, no, that's not happening. Sorry.
No, Steve, they in this here they talk about the Tic Tac. I don't know if you're familiar with the Tic Tac video.
Yeah, the
one that thing
2004
is,
Nimitz incident.
like the it could only describe it as like said it looked like a Tic Tac from where they were. It was just
You're
smooth.
breaking
Like,
up a little bit.
Like
Yeah, you're roboting really bad.
this man.
I know.
So what she's
Come
what
back,
she's referencing,
Flux.
yeah.
You're breaking up. You're breaking up. You're breaking up.
So what she's referencing is the 2004 Nimitz
Any better?
incident. That's a little
Oh, I'm
better,
really
yeah.
choppy.
Yeah, it's really rough there.
So
But,
explain, Mr.
Hold on one
Pineapple.
So the elevator pitch version is that in 2004, two F-18s took off to do a training mission off the coast of Ensenada, California, and they basically immediately lifted off, and they were controlled by the USS Princeton. The USS Princeton called out, said, "Hey, we're canceling the training. We've got real world vector." Sent them out to go, probably 60 miles off the coast, and when they arrived at the point in where they were supposed to look, they found this object. It looked like a 40-foot long, basically Tic Tac, and just perfectly white, not a single rivet, anything. They were at about 20,000 feet above it, looking down, and it was bouncing like it was inside of a ping pong ball, like a ping pong ball in a glass, bouncing north, south, east, west. And it apparently was something also under the water, but they didn't get a good look at it. But when they tried to actually go nose onto this thing and try and actually get close to it, it actually started to intelligently mirror them. It was blocking their radar. And then when they got within pretty close to it, it suddenly took off. And the way that Commander Fravor explains it, he says, "Look, I've been flying for years. The fastest plane in our inventory, the SR-71 Blackbird, has a maximum speed Mach 3.3. It's over 2,000 knots, which is a lot. I mean, that's some serious horsepower." He said, if this thing had gone from a dead stop to full acceleration at Mach 3.3, I still would have been able to watch it disappear across the horizon for a further 30 seconds. Now, what's interesting is that it was gone instantaneously. And then when they turned back to the ship, it appeared right back at the point where they were originally going to go do the training, another 80 miles away.
And
So,
they said he did say that no human could withstand that type of force.
That's the other thing, is that the G-forces, you can't stand that kind of acceleration. You would be liquefied.
Okay, well, my response is extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence.
And that's exactly what happened, because
They do have the
immediately
video of
after
that
that,
one.
immediately after that one,
Yeah.
so they landed back on the carrier, and his other two in his squadron were getting ready to lift off. He told his backseater, Chad Underwood, "Hey, I want you guys to take go with a camera pod, track this thing down, and I want you to bring everything you can back." So they flew out there to where it was. They spotted it again, and that's where we get the infamous Tic Tac video, which they actually have. It's from the camera on an F-18 Hornet. And this thing kind of loiters. They try and do some tracking things. It's actively jamming them, and they cannot
whatever
see.
This thing is jamming the radar of our fighter jets.
Yeah, and it's got no visible propulsion. Yeah, there's no rotor wash. There's no heat coming off of this thing. It's actually colder than the surrounding water. But that's the craziest part about it. And then on top of that, then he says, basically, they've seen the video. This thing it looks kind of meh. It lazily kind of moves off to the left. He goes, "Well, let me explain that here. When this thing took off, this camera, I was at 20,000 feet. I was looking directly down, had my camera pod on this thing. This thing has a tracking system on it, which just pixel tracks that whole thing. For that thing to move outside of that camera, I could have been behind it and still been able to see it just fine. I could have been in any direction because it moves at 360 degrees on the bottom of the craft or on the bottom of the F-18. He's like, any direction I could find, I would have been able to keep a track on this thing. And it was here, and then it was gone.
Well, can I
Sure.
can I say this is not a topic I'm interested in?
I know. The gimbal, I think, is
That's
far
all right.
more interesting.
Yeah. I
Really
mean,
quick, we'll go to some super chats. I have to just get to some
Yeah.
of these real quick.
look at you. Look at the pro over here. Well, we gotta
Yeah.
get
Trying to just keep it moving and keep it flowing, the Jackals of the Terra, whoever says gays are persecuted in Florida have never been to South Beach, even Bay Area ferries. Tell them to chill there.
Sounds
Yeah.
like Fountain Square.
Am I
Thank
joking?
you so
I mean,
much for that
Flux,
$5 super chat.
you saw that report that people were saying there's an underground railroad of gays that are escaping Florida.
Yeah.
That was a real
It was stupid.
and those people in New York are sitting there scratching their noses and looking down their noses at us Floridians saying, "Oh yes, we know those Floridians are such Neanderthals."
so backwards.
Yeah, they're so backwards, and we're on Fifth Avenue shopping at Gucci's and Saks Fifth Avenue. Those
do you have any
morons.
Grey Poupon?
Grey Poupon, right? I'm like, have you ever been? You know what it's like to live in Florida? Obviously not. Some
No.
New York Times writer sitting in their office in their cubicle saying, "I'm gonna create some more hate about Southern hicks."
Oh,
the hell
Lord.
with those people. Come
I
down.
agree with that.
I want to. That's why I want to show you. I'm going to show you around and show you our beautiful thing, and maybe lure you into. We'll see.
Oh, yeah.
Can I say, is Mrs. Flux? Is she employed also?
She is employed.
Nice.
She works. She
So a
was
move would
working-
require 2 job changes, then, right?
Yeah. But she's looking for a career change. Like when we do move, she wants to start. Like we want to start homesteading, and
Ooh,
like
there you go.
we want bees so badly. So if we were to move to Florida, we would start bee farming. So
bee
What
farming.
bee farming,
Beef, like
beekeeping.
cattle?
Sorry, beekeeping.
Oh, beekeeping. Oh, yeah, we got all kinds of bees around here. There's a bee guy right up the corner, and they're always doing that. That's a great hobby,
Yeah,
Oh,
my
well,
granddad was a
we want-
beekeeper. It's really great.
Oh yeah, like bees are so fascinating,
They are.
and like
So
Well,
important
I
to
mean-
biodiversity
the
too.
orange groves, they love to have the.
exactly. Well,
Oh, yeah.
and as like beekeepers, you can rent your hives out, and like that's
is
how
true.
you pollinate like different fields, and it's so good for the environment, and like it's just
Well,
I want
weren't all
bees.
the bees all the pollinators were going to die off, and we were all going to die? Wasn't that a meme about 10 years ago?
Actually, that's still an issue. I mean, the Varroa mite is what infects them. It gets into them, and that helps. It actually decreases
And
their wing
there's-
size.
Hey, I
there's
got a
a-
secret to tell
Yep.
y'all. We're
Hmm.
all going to die.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's true. I speak.
Ah.
truth.
But like
You know-
well, a lot of states will actually give they have like a lot of like grants and stuff for beekeepers because they just do so much good for the community and everything.
Mhm.
I love it. And
And so,
honey
like-
is the only food that I think doesn't expire, right?
Correct.
Yeah, you can keep it in you're not supposed to refrigerate it. You just keep it in a dark,
I need to have
warmish
some big.
place.
You do that, and I'll put some big old canisters of honey, store them away for an emergency.
There you
Oh,
go.
yeah, you can store it forever. And it's such
Yeah.
a sweet treat.
Hey, well, you got another super chat. Look at you getting all
Yeah.
the super chats. It's happy birthday.
Rosalind Duke, get Flux, gotta run. Much love, doll. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. I hope you were here to hear me read that.
That's a
That
good looking
was, like-
woman. Look at that. That's a Southern woman to me, Rosalind Duke.
Hmm.
And look at that. Look at that picture. I hope that's not one of those fake pictures where they reel you in. It's a
I'm not
dude.
sure. I'll have to. No,
I was gonna
she's
say, I
pretty
mean,
cool. I think that's a real picture,
Okay.
Apparently, she can
and
do a
then we've
proper
got-
smoky eye.
right? She has an awesome smoky eye.
Yeah.
and her hair is on point. Like that
Mhm.
type of hair is very Southern to me, so I would agree she's probably
And
Southern.
listen to the name, Rosalind Duke.
That's
With
very
the eye,
Southern.
with that kind of, she's got
Like
that very feminine
Alabama.
hair.
And then a 1-month member chat from HT. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. And then we've got $20 super chat from Swan Lake Lady. Thank you so much. Happy birthday, Flux. Here's a little something for your incense fund. Girl, you know, thank you. Another $10 super chat from the Jackals of Terra. New Yorkers, the chat moved. New Yorkers saying anything is backwards for real. That Manhattan was a naive penal
Native.
colony, and New York has been the source of all organized crime and institutional corruption since it was still a Dutch settlement.
That's a
think
scathing rebuke.
I think I might agree with that, though. I might have to agree with that a little.
Yep.
There is
And
sort of,
then-
you've seen the map where it's like Manhattan and the rest of the world. I mean, because it's kind of everything is there. It's a great city, but you really don't need to go anywhere except right where you are in your one little city block, and you have everything brought to you, and live in your cubicle and make lots of money and look down your nose at the rest of the world. So you gotta, you need to get out of New York City and travel to the hinterlands, get in an RV and go stay in the middle of nowhere and talk to some real people once in a while. That's what I'm saying.
Get some big sky.
Right.
And then we got a 69 super chat.
That's the best
From Nicholas.
one, right?
Right? Like I'm sorry, all other super chatters. Like that's such a good super chat. 69. Nicholas, I sent you the link, I think, right? I sent you the link.
Yeah, I was gonna say we need some Viking on this stream.
I think I sent you the link like a week ago. And $5 super chat. I'm actually sending Matt a link right now.
Oh, nice.
Matt is arguing against UFOs, correct?
No, I think he's for UFOs.
Oh, he's arguing for UFOs?
Yes, I think. We'll see what he has when he shows up. Come on in, Matt.
You know, let me be completely honest, because I know I catch a lot of flack for this. I'm open to all possibilities. I'm just saying that based on my own experience and stuff like that.
Have you seen it?
I have not seen one, but I've had a very interesting kind of, I guess you could call it a epiphany while out in the desert one night in 2005.
Oh, would you like to share?
Sure, it was actually pretty nice. It was actually on a family vacation. We were driving through New Mexico, between New Mexico and Arizona, on our way on to Las Vegas. And
nice
probably
drive.
about 100-mile stretch of road in the middle of
I-10?
nowhere. I think so. But it's like a 100-mile stretch of road, not a single car on the road other than us. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. It's, pretty good sized moon in the sky, clear, perfect skies. We're driving, it's like 80 degrees. And so I got the windows rolled down, and I'm looking up, and I could see the night sky in a way I've never in my life seen it before. And I looked up there, and I said, that's a lot of stars. And every one of those stars could potentially have planets. And if those planets could have, potentially be life-bearing, or at least in the greenhouse zone, the statistical probability goes up dramatically whenever you're looking at that many stars in the sky. And then now we're talking about, possible, things with alternate dimensions and stuff like that. I'm sitting here going, the possibility seems more likely than less that, there's something out there.
Well,
That's just
also
my opinion.
right?
I agree. I have no object understanding to where, so we are a civilization that exists, period. Why are we the only people in the civilization of existence? Steve agrees with me. Why would we be privileged to be the only people that exist? It makes no sense. Obviously, there is other existence that should exist, right?
Well, I do believe Steve may be in agreement with me on this one, as I believe in creationism. And so you would be more along the lines that you don't believe in aliens because of the spiritual aspect?
No, that's not true. I'm not a creationist. I don't believe in that at all. I believe in Big Bang, and the universe is 13.7 billion years old, and I'm
Oh,
the hard.
God.
Yes.
Actually, they just announced about 2 weeks ago they doubled that number.
Well, I don't think so. I don't think so. But we'll try.
I like to believe the Bible story. It's more fun.
But do you have Prepare, Flux? You got
I
Prepare.
do.
Did you read it?
I am
Come on.
actually. I need to get a copy of that. I need to do
No,
that here very
I'll
soon.
throw a camera up once my camera's charged, but it's gonna take.
Hopefully,
second.
I'll
so
get a little
Matt-
birthday money in the next week or
Sure.
two, and I can
I'm listening,
get a
guys.
book.
What you got?
No, Matt, you know, and Matt is a great guy. I'll tell you. And I need you to help to do that little thing. I will send you confidentially my grades
Okay.
for the next trial, for this business trial. Will you put those in and not tell
Oh, of
anybody?
course. Yeah. So I have my camera charging.
Nicholas!
I have my camera charging that way. So once it's charged, I'll be on camera. So it just takes a second. I'm in a hotel, so
Okay, well, good to see you, and welcome, Nick.
Thank you.
what's up, Nick?
Thank you.
Nick,
Welcome, Nick.
Sorrow
Sorry,
Trial Watch, the great. I will say that, man, shipping stuff to Sweden is a disaster. I've had 3 books that I pay like $30 for shipping just for one book, and they come back all mangled. And the person, I have to send them an email, and I say, you know, would you buy my ebook? And oh, it's such a mess. I have not been successful in shipping books to Sweden at all.
No, Sweden is extreme because there's a specific little slip that has to go on the package for Swedish customs, and if that's not on, I have to pay like $9. That letter has to reach me, and as I told Steve a couple of weeks ago, I got the reminder in my mailbox a week after it was sent back to Steve.
See,
So-
Steve, you fucked up. You fucked up.
No, but don't send stuff from you directly to Sweden.
Okay, but let me just ask you this, Mr. Swede. Why is it that I only have that problem with Sweden?
Because Swedish postal are very bad, and they recently concluded we don't make enough money, so we have to make it worse. Yeah,
Geez, sounds like the U.S. Postal Service.
The government postal service, not government, it's now stock market, blah blah blah. Now have gone from 5 days a week of delivery to only every second day delivery.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Well, see, here's the this is a Swedish postal thing that I can't dox them, but it came back, and the problem is this person I've got their name and everything. I emailed them on the contact to say I want to make it right, and they didn't get their book, and they never contacted me, and I feel really bad. This is the type of thing I'm very high on the conscientiousness scale, like 0.1% of all people conscientious. So having an undelivered thing where I've got their money and they don't have their book bothers me to no end. So if it's Christopher from, actually it's Germany. So it's not Sweden. This one's not Sweden. I have 3 others who are Sweden.
Yeah.
So Christopher from Germany, if you're watching, solve my problem. Oh, and Murph says he wanted me to finish my, so I do believe it's highly possible and probably likely that there is life elsewhere in the universe. It's just too infinite and too big for it not to exist. The question, though, is are they here, and are they intelligent life, and they have traveled here and not revealed themselves? And that's where I have a huge problem because of the distances involved, the physics involved, and the fact that we have technology and that they're not recorded. That it's there's just so many problems with it that I think it's extremely unlikely. So that's my pitch.
Yeah, I watched a bit of the Congress hearing, and for me, listening to the questions they asked, it reminded me that a flock of baboons is also called a Congress. And
yeah,
now, one guy there with a shred, a scintilla of credibility, and that's that new guy. What's his face? Who testified?
Rush.
Yeah,
David
That-
Grush.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
yeah. Now that he is at least okay. This is interesting. This piqued my interest a bit. Now the Congress questions, and then I hear some of these very well paid, a very well paid person say something of the, well, we know that the nearest system they can travel from is billions of light years away, and now one person can be that stupid, but nobody objected, nobody corrected him. He might have meant billions of miles away, but billions of miles doesn't the nearest planetary system is around Sirius A and B. It's a twin solar system with a few planets. That is 6.4 light years away. That's our closest star. So already there you go into, okay,
Hey, how's it
these
going?
people in
Hey, man.
Congress are overpaid.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
but at least, yes, it piqued my interest, but everything everybody knows about physics has to be wrong for this to be correct.
That's why it's got to be alien, right?
Boy, I would love to just take a moment and just like kind of like what I've researched I've done on this topic. But again, I understand everybody's got is skeptical, and even I am to a degree. I mean, it's one of those I want to parse out everything that I can, but I mean, I'm just going off of information that I've heard over
Well,
the
and part of the
years
reasons
what
I
I've
don't
been able
like
to kind of research.
Kaiser, can I
Yeah.
one more thing?
Sorry.
I can interrupt, but I will say one of the reasons I don't like talking about it is because there's a lot of money to be made, and there's a lot of people
I
who
know.
are interested, and they want to watch you, and they want to hear the conspiracies, they want to hear the mysteries, they want to hear the UFO and the Bigfoot stories, and so I don't want to like throw dirt on what you're doing, but you know me, I can't help but disagree when I hear something that I feel is false. So that's why.
And hey, I'm not here to say otherwise. I mean, hey, I feel everybody's got their opinions, everybody's got their take on it, and that's what makes this world, this country great, is that we all can have our opinions, we can all express them, we're all okay with that. I am not a person who is going to take offense to somebody else having a difference of opinion. It's just
Nice.
I think
Not
I was
worth it.
watching on replay because I think I was 10 minutes behind on Fluxxing stream because you guys were talking about bees and I was really excited
Yes.
because I love bees and I was going to drop all my bee facts on you. And yes, you guys are right. Honey just doesn't go bad because anything with about 80% sugar quality just like preserves. That's what they use in jams. But then I jump in and there's like aliens. What are we talking about here? Like what's going on?
So
I-
yesterday,
I don't know about
was the
aliens.
congressional
Yeah.
hearing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There was-
Yesterday, Congress had the hearing on whether or not we're actually researching and reconstructing UFOs.
Yep. Reverse engineering programs, foreign materials, and crash retrieval and recovery has kind of been what they've been talking about.
Here's my point of view. I didn't believe the government before. Why should I believe them now?
That is the most common thing that I've heard, and I can't honestly blame you.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be really interesting if aliens were like. I would love to learn that Stargate was actually a documentary because it's my favorite series. But I'm going to need to see it first.
And I hate to say it, but as much as I find the topic interesting, I don't think we're ready as a society for the implications. Follow me down this one real quick. I'll elevator pitch this one to
Really
you.
quick, can I?
Yes.
I gotta throw it to some super chatters and some
Oh, hey, it's your
member
show.
givers.
Yep.
Where did it go? Rose gifted 5 mocha dicks. So that was X Comer, Rebecca, Project Metal Music, Sea Soldier, Salty Dog. You guys got 5 a membership. So go ahead and thank Rose for that. And then X Comer gifted 10 Flux membership mocha dicks. So Nick,
XCOM is a
got
great person. He's
Huh?
a lot to thank for. I've got a lot to thank for XCOM. He's a great supporter.
He is.
Yes,
He's awesome.
love X Comer.
Oh, did I get
He's-
one? Thank you.
You get Chaz, Charlene, Harlan, Mexican Vader, Dazzard, TJ Kitty, cerebral failure, Kim.
Somebody clip that belly button. I saw that sneeze.
You guys all got gifted memberships, so
Muted.
you guys know what that means. You didn't even get a choice. You are now my Mocha Dick by force. So congratulations to you guys. And thank you so much, Xcomer, for that. And then we also have the Jackals of the Terror for $10. First global war was started by entitled New Yorkers trespassing into French and India territory, forcing the southern colonies to pay for their mistakes, which contributed to the Revolutionary War. Lol. Interesting. Interesting. And then Fondant for $10 super chat. Happy birthday. Here's some Fluxxing Flux bucks for the Fluxxing Flux. If you Fluxxing Fluxers aren't in the Fluxxing basement, get fluxed, you Fluxxing Fluxers.
Say that 3 times fast.
Fondant.
I was gonna say.
I'm surprised I got it. I got through it in one go. Thank you so much, Fondant. I really appreciate you. How many miles are you driving tonight? Fondant is a truck driver.
Okay,
and
excellent.
He drives a lot.
We get some great truckers who listened on the streams, and I actually interviewed one of the truckers on Rumble once. It's so cool that what technology we have. So these trials are like entertainment for the long distance truckers. I think that is just super cool, and I'm proud to have truckers in my audience because those people make this country work.
And
truckers keep things moving.
Oh yeah, I try and that's why I don't generally have a lot of demonstratives, because I want people to be able to listen, without having to be like, oh wait, let me see what they're flashing up on screen real quick. Because it's definitely nice when you can just listen and just have it on in the background and just that's how I listen when I work. I just pop in my headphones and I keep my phone right over here, and every once in a while I'm in the chat boop. But I love just listening. And then MLS Law Show for $19.99. Why not another? To Flux. To Flux.
MLS is like my new. Did you hear what MLS is doing for me?
No, I didn't. What's he doing for you?
The MLS and I, we're getting closer, and it's so cool. He's really a neat guy. I love his. I think he's an interesting guy. He's a smart lawyer. He's got a good sense of things, and but no, he's going to appoint me the MLS Law Show senior trial correspondent for the Sarah Boone suitcase trial.
Ooh, there you go.
Yes. So I might have press credentials for that one coming up. He's going to get me the press credential, and then I'm going to have to see how it works out, because with my schedule, I'm not positive I can actually go over there and do anything. But if I can, he's going to do that for me. Isn't that cool? So thumbs up to MLS for being a good man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And then so Meme Copium, welcome to the stream.
You can call me Josh, by the way. It's kind of I picked that name when I was a faceless meme channel where I was just planning to post random videos, and then I kind of accidentally fell into this live streaming sort of thing. So the name is, whenever people call me that, it's a little bit weird still. I might rebrand at some point, but I don't know. People really seem to like it, so I guess I'll keep it. But I do have other channels anyway that I goof around on. But yes.
Tell everybody what your, because I'm gonna be actually dumping into your stream at 9 o'clock. So
so we're doing a 24-hour stream today. It hasn't started yet. It's about 9:40 in Japan. It's starting in 20 minutes from now. I am already tired for some reason. I don't know how we're going to last 24 hours, but there's going to be a lot of people. I'm hoping everyone doesn't sort of show up at once, because there's 20 people and StreamYard's limited to 10. So, and then there's probably additional people I might bring on later as well. Just if we need the space. I've never really done anything like this. I have no idea what's going to happen, but it should be a lot of fun. Hopefully, there's probably going to be a lot of alcohol involved. So you can say
you got to pace yourself. That's the key. Pace yourself.
Yeah, that's the good point. I wonder if it's going to be, because a long time ago I had a stream where I actually just passed out for 6 hours. And Max was talking for 6 hours, and then I woke up and I'm like, okay, stream's over. So we don't know what's going to happen.
We all hung out in your chat for those 6 hours.
Yeah, it was nice.
It was
It's
fun.
great going to sleep and then having new super chats come in. I like it. It's like very efficient. You got to make money while you sleep. That's the real key to getting ahead in life, right?
They say,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
you've got the stream on cruise control.
Yeah. But it's for like a good cause, I guess. No, so everyone's going to Anime Matsuri. So me, my friend BP, and Max Mirror, we were thinking of doing a like fan-funded show. We're going to do something in Japan. At minimum, we're going to go to the Tokyo Muscle Girl Bar, where it literally just women bodybuilders like serve you drinks and then they slap you on the face. That's the minimum tier. That's the minimum what we're gonna. That's already booked into the budget. Okay.
Okay.
And if we get a lot of money, then we're gonna go on a trip down to the National Institute of Godzilla Defense, which is called NIGOD, and you can do like a zip line through Shin Godzilla's mouth, and there's like the House of Smells. Like imagine the smell, guys. Imagine the smell. And then there's like the Paradise of Mystery, where there's like these giant wooden carved peens and badges and things. Like it's just crazy Japanese stuff. They actually have a UFO god shrine there, which we can check out as well. Yeah,
Wow.
Japanese people really like UFOs.
How big is the Japanese culture into like alien stuff?
Everyone that I've talked to kind of believes in UFOs, and they kind of think the government's keeping it under wraps. I remember a long time ago, I was dating a girl who said that she was 100% convinced, and we bet a dinner over this, that when Obama stepped down from being the president, he was going to declassify all the alien records when he did that. But obviously that never happened. But a lot of people sort of believe in them. Like Japan has like kind of an interesting relationship with like spirituality and the supernatural, whereas like basically the entire country is religious, but it's not like they go to church every week. Like basically a Japanese person will go to go to a temple once a year, Hatsumonde at the beginning of the year. But they have a very interesting sort of belief that everything kind of has a spirit. Like there's in the Shintoism, like the table spirit, and there's like the chair spirit and all these things, which is actually a really interesting like way to raise children, because like you don't want to bang on the table because that will anger like the table spirits. So you have to respect like the table summer sort of thing. Shintoism and Buddhism are kind of like both the same strength in Japan, and people are kind of a little bit of each. It's very strange, but interesting as well. So you see a lot of shrines everywhere. Actually, Kyoto has over 2,000 shrines in the city itself.
Oh, wow.
Just a question. If I got strung up, if the zip line goes into Godzilla's mouth, where does it exit?
I'm gonna find out. Hopefully.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, asking the important questions.
It's life size. It's like life size too. So.
I'm excited for Godzilla. What is it? -0, or
is that a new Japanese
one coming out? Huh?
Is that a new one coming out from Japan or America? I haven't seen that, but I really like Shin Godzilla. Like, if you live in Japan, Shin Godzilla is so funny because there's a part of the movie where Godzilla's like destroying Tokyo, and they've got the Japanese government as like going through meetings like, how do we deal with Godzilla? Do we need to get the proper approval from upper management? And it's just so bureaucratic. It's hilarious. And if anyone that's worked in a Japanese office will understand exactly what's so funny about that scene.
Nice.
Is Mecha Godzilla still a thing?
It was in the most recent Kong versus Godzilla. That was actually a pretty fun movie, I thought. It's silly, but it's fun.
One.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah.
Although, they always have to beef up Kong so he can fight Godzilla, because Kong's like it's like 12 feet tall or something.
Yeah. I mean, he's just kind of a big gorilla.
Yeah.
And then like Godzilla is kind of like Godzilla.
Well, yeah, like if you think about it, Godzilla was like climbing the Empire State Building with that woman, right? And then Godzilla's walking through it.
Yeah. And like blowing radioactive fire at it. Yep.
It's a fun movie though.
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed that one. I got another $9.99 super chat from Been There, Done That. Happy birthday to my battle buddy Flux. Love you. And hi, Dad. Hi, Dad. That's you, Steve.
Hello, son. He's my son, my adopted son on the internet. Oh, check out the private chat, by the way.
Okay, let me check the private chat. Bro, I sent you the leak like last week.
Last week?
Yeah. And then I realized I probably shouldn't send it out a week early because it gets lost in messages. Hold on.
Mm.
I gotta
Yeah.
proceed. I gotta find Val and send
Well,
him the text.
son, you need to, he needs to be a better boy. You're behaving in the chat here. Now, let me ask you. I got to also ask the Fluxer. Do you have
Oh,
all
maybe
three?
I didn't. That was my bad. Maybe I didn't.
Do you have all the books? All my books?
Me?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Oh, okay. All right. Good. Okay. Well, I got to figure out a new birthday gift for you.
Oh, I have your paintings. I just haven't sent them out yet. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's your birthday. I got to come up with something. I got to think about it.
Okay.
Here, I
I'm
got to take a
excited.
break. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Mm.
Val,
Yeah.
Val, I sent you the link because maybe I did forget to send it to him.
Yeah, you kind of forgot to send it to me too because there was nothing a week.
I told everybody last week to remind me to send them one because I'm just like, I try and like send it out and it's just like there's a lot of people and I'm like, I thought I sent it to you, maybe I didn't. I'm sorry. But
No
and then we got a 2-month member chat from Fondin. I am off tonight. I have to rest for my hours for the week. I'm laying around being lazy for a change. My dude, that is what I am talking about. You definitely deserve it. Driving. I used to drive truck. Like I was at 88 Mike in the service, and I drove trucks in the service, and I hated driving. It sucked. It's just you're sitting there for so long and I don't know. I get too antsy. I need to like get up and move too much. Oh,
Get up and move.
We were talking about like truck drivers a little bit ago. I find there's actually a really interesting like melting pot on these sort of streams where you have like these truck drivers, like blue collar sort of workers that keep the country going and supporting everything. And then you have the other side where you have like these really high skilled professionals, like lawyers, for example. It's really interesting actually. There's like a lot of like really smart people, and it's quite humbling, like because I always feel like I'm the dumbest person on my own stream. Because the chat is always like knows so much. It's really funny, but it's nice though. It's nice.
Anytime Gosney is on, I know that at best I'm the second smartest. That's
nice.
Well, howdy
That's
there.
the way to do it, right? Like surround yourself with you never want to be the biggest fish in a pond.
Yep.
Yeah. What's up, everybody? This is Jonah. I don't know if you guys know Jonah.
Probably no one does.
does.
It's very loud. Sorry.
Huh?
My mic was very loud in my ears. I don't know how it sounds on the stream, but we'll see.
He does flick-faced podcast as well as like streaming. What you do game streaming and stuff?
Yeah, kind of just random stuff.
Yeah, I actually was introduced to you through Flux and say that's how I learned about you.
Awesome.
I don't think we've met. Hi, I'm Nick.
Hello, everyone. I don't think I've met most of you, but how's it going?
He doesn't put his stuff on YouTube. He's weird and he like puts his stuff like on Patreon and Spotify.
Actually, I've tried to put the last like 5 podcasts on YouTube, but every time I run into an issue where the video just stopped recording halfway through, or I don't know, lighting issues. Something has always happened for like the last 5. So maybe next time.
There we go.
Where's Valhalla?
Yeah.
What's up, Val?
I got it.
Hey.
Bad connection the first time.
I'm trying to send the link to. Apparently, I didn't send it to like anybody.
No, you did.
Yep.
You sent me a text and said you were going to send it to me later, and then never did.
Man, like I thought I sent it out to so many people.
Nobody got it.
And then Jonah, you sent a member chat, Mocha Dicks. Thanks.
Happy birthday, girl.
Yeah.
Thanks, my dude.
Yeah.
You are so welcome.
I'm 32. I thought I was 31, but apparently my math was off. And so for the last like year, I've been thinking I was 30.
You're old.
But now I'm 32.
Could have been 30 in Korea, right? You must have been doing that Korean age thing.
Yeah, I was doing
There
that
you go.
Korean where that's so weird because they count like the first year as year 1 and year 1.
Yeah.
right? Is that how they do that?
There's actually something very degenerate that happens over in Japan, because if in Korea the old aging system was you're born at 1, not 0, and everyone levels up their year at the end of the year. So if you're born in December, you could be 1 month old and be counted as 2. So I've actually I've been in a bar one time, and I was talking to this guy, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I met this like really hot chick." And I'm like, "Oh, what is she about?" And she's like, "Oh, she was Korean 18, my friend." And I was like, it's a little bit not really into this one, but
Korean 18.
But I think the Koreans have changed that now, so it's like kind of more standard to the actual birthday. Like it was like a couple months ago they updated that.
Yeah, because that's confusing. I
Yes,
don't.
everybody lost a year, so they have to work 1 year extra. So they are a bit pissed about that.
It takes an extra year to get to retirement
They
now.
can't retire as early, yeah.
Yeah.
They might have
Oh,
actually done that.
Lord.
I'm not sure, because the aging population in Asia.
Hey, it's communism, right? Oh no, not in
No,
Korea.
no,
Never
it's
mind. My bad.
So, Korea's like hyper capitalist, I think.
Yeah.
Wait, which
Very-
Korea, North or South?
South.
Well,
I was gonna say
South.
South.
North Korea, I don't even think they keep a calendar,
Did you
do they?
guys all hear? Did you guys all hear about that soldier that ran into North Korea?
I did. That's great.
Did he get very
Like,
far?
What an
defected?
idiot.
He
Got
went.
captured.
Yeah, they captured him. He went
That's
in there and was like, "Save me," because he was kind of a shitbag.
He defected. He's gone. He'll be a
He's gone
North
for
Korean
good
movie
now.
star.
No, he's not. He's
Oh.
going to be a North Korea prisoner.
No,
Oh,
No, they're
that one dude. I can't remember what war it was. Vietnam, maybe. Probably that makes sense, right? Or Korean War, one of them.
Probably the Korean War.
Defected. He defected, and he's like the only white guy in the country. So the government like kept him happy, and they made him play the villain in all the movies they were making. So he like got real famous in the country, and they wouldn't let him marry a North Korean girl. So they like kidnapped some girl from China or Japan or something and brought her over there for him to marry.
yeah. North Korean
geez.
pirates is a thing in northern Japan coast. Every so often, like a Korean ship, like pirate ship, will just show up and abduct a bunch of Japanese people, and then like there'll be like a big international incident, and they'll use them to like learn about Japanese culture and things like that. It's it sounds crazy, but it's not like a super frequent thing. It's like every couple of years or something, like a couple people go missing, and they blame it on North Korean pirates.
Hey, can I show you something really cool, Flux? Since this
Yeah.
will be a reveal. Captain
Ooh.
Have Fun is in your comments section, right? I have my Subaru
Oh.
shirt on in your honor, by the way.
Oh no, I lost my
nice.
goat.
And I will say, look, I got a package. Whoops, I can't dox, right? Here.
Oh yeah, he mentioned he was sending you something.
I got
Don't
a
dox
package.
yourself either, Steve.
No, but my PO box is okay. That's on my website. So I have a package from Captain Have Fun, which I will open on my toy stream when I interview the hero of the internet, the superhero
Oh.
named Captain Have Fun. We're going to talk toys, and so we're scheduling that. Isn't that
Nice.
cool?
I think
I like his on his little action figure videos.
Yeah,
his
so we're
shorts.
going to do something. I'm going to probably show off all my dinky toys from childhood. So, oh, where did Josh go? So, oh, and look, we got Jonah. Hello, Jonah. Some random guy down there.
Jonah, this is Steve. Steve, this is Jonah.
We were on once before, I think. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's on the Steve Gooseney. That's right.
I was just going to say that the only toy that I've had is the only thing I've kept from my childhood is this Transformers Transmetal Tarantula
Oh my
from Beast
God.
Wars.
I have one of those.
I love this thing so much. It's got like 3 different forms. It's the only thing I've kept from my childhood, and I had to go through like 5 different shops looking for it. Because it
Why
was like
is that
advertising like a
tremendously
flyer.
cute, Josh? I don't know why that is so cute on you for you to have a toy that you kept for your childhood.
Yeah, I
It's
like to
because
keep
you're a
different things.
dad, Steve.
It's so cute. I
It's
just
because
want.
you're a dad.
Yes, I'm just so.
You got to be
proud
careful
of
though, because his little when he turns into a motorcycle, his little
Mm.
wheelie thing escapes. It also turns into like his minigun. But I need to jump out, Flux. Got 5
Yes.
minutes to prep. So thank you very much, and I'll see you guys around later. And happy birthday, Flux! I said it last night. I'll say it again when I see you later. And peace.
Definitely. I'll be there
Have a good one,
in
Josh.
like the morning time for me.
Yeah. Just come whenever. It's probably going to be really full. I'm hoping we don't have like a big backlog of people waiting. I don't want to try and think.
No
Anyway,
worries.
peace, lads, and see you later.
Take care.
Have a good one. I am not going to keep it running too much longer because I do have work in the morning still, and I'm going to spend a little time with Mrs. Flux, and we're going to hang out a little bit. Sorry to Val and Jonah, and y'all just kind of got here, and now we
You're good,
Anthony,
girl.
you know? It's
Huh?
still early for
No,
me over
actually,
here.
you should be sorry. Didn't send me the link till last minute. How selfish of you, Flux.
I
Drama.
thought I sent it to you. I'm so sorry. That's why I
It
told
didn't
everybody
matter.
last week to remind me. Because I swear I have short-term memory loss or something. It's true.
Hmm.
So I'm gonna go ahead. We are going to start wrapping it up. What I'd like is for each of my guests to kind of go around, introduce yourself a little bit, tell everybody a little bit about yourself, and maybe rep what you're repping. Oh, that
Rep what
sounded
you're
so
repping.
weird.
That was
God,
so
that
lame.
was faggoty. Grip your shit.
Gayest thing about you ever.
Oh God. Just grip your shit. That sounded better. Wow.
Well, you have
Well,
to. Go ahead, Nick.
yeah, everybody's waiting for somebody else to start, so I will do the socialist way. I go first. Hi, I'm also on Rumble. Tomorrow, I am having Chat-Faced for Charity stream. It's a fundraiser for Zachariah Anderson's Gives and Go. And rules of engagement is $150 to Zach's fund, some monetary to me, and I will take a shot of whiskey. The goal is to get us to $30,000. We are currently missing about 2,800. So that is a hell of a lot of shots for me to take.
God, that's what is that? That's
28.
God damn.
That's a whole
Math?
bottle.
You just gotta space them out.
No, I'm going to space them out at least one every 10 minutes or so.
That's so many shots.
I don't know, 20, say around 20 shots or something. Let's just say that number. Hopefully, because the idea is not to get me drunk. That's just entertainment. The idea is to get this guy money for his defense, for his appeal.
Absolutely.
So, and there will be some videos there about old and new exculpatory evidence, according to me. They're a totally new video. I don't think many people have seen. It's a guy I never heard of, who just made a video.
Come on, Goat.
Just laying
Sorry.
out some an interesting theory, and it made me go, huh, didn't think of that. So that will be really interesting, and I've invited a lot of people. I don't know who will show up, and as time and booze got flowing, I will probably send out more links to people to get on.
There you go.
Because you're starting at what time tomorrow?
5 p.m. Eastern.
Ooh.
That's 11 p.m. my time. And
I
I will go on for at least 3 to 4 hours.
Oh, wait. What did I do?
I don't know.
There we go. Chandler's here.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Chandler.
What up, girl?
Happy birthday, Flux.
Hi, Chandler.
Did I hear that you're about to end the stream?
You did. You did.
Well, why don't we save Chandler for the last so that she can at least be in
It's
the sort of
9
mix?
o'clock here.
She
and
could
I
come
gotta
on and
go.
then drift. Like,
Oh,
let-
it's
let
almost
her-
your bedtime. Okay, I'm just happy that I got to show up and just say happy birthday. I'm really happy to see you, girl.
Girl, it's been a wild day.
Yeah.
It's been a wild day. But Jonah, grift your shit.
Flickface.com. You can find all the links for my podcast there. That's about it. Nothing too crazy.
Nice.
It's nothing special.
It does
I
say
don't
something.
know why I'm here at all.
Because you're a buddy and this is a hangout session. That's why you're
That's
here.
pretty much it. I'm here for your birthday. That's why.
Heyo. Val, how close are you to monetization?
I'm still pretty far away. I think I need like 1,700 hours.
Dang.
It's so many
Do
hours, yo.
more-
It's so many hours.
Do more of those videos of like the 3D printing and stuff too. That was a fun one.
that was Shizzy. I mean, Shizzy hooked me up. But yeah. No, I just need to stream more. I don't live stream enough.
Yes.
I meant
Why
to do
don't
one
you?
last weekend, but
You
it
what?
didn't. It didn't happen. I meant to do a stream last weekend, and it never happened.
Life gets in
So
the
you know,
way for a while.
it really does. It really does. We'll get there, though. We'll get there.
Absolutely.
Look at you getting another super chat.
$20 super chat. A brew? Is that it? I think so.
Brew.
A
Yeah,
I
bear?
can't read it.
A berry? Happy birthday, pretty lady. Oh, well, thank you. Okay, do you guys see that I can like super chats now? Is that a thing?
Is it a
I
thing?
don't know.
You
I
like
think
I
that
don't
you like.
I think
it.
you can star them so you can bring them
No,
back up
no,
later.
like on YouTube, I can
Oh,
add
okay.
a heart to the super chat, and it's like I heart the super chat.
Yeah,
Huh.
it shows that it was liked by you. Interesting.
I don't have to worry
Interesting.
about those yet.
You
Oh,
could
sorry,
use
what was
that as a way to make sure you know which ones you've read or didn't read, and then Vices doesn't have to read 17 of the same super chats anymore.
Right. Well, see, I can't like it through StreamYard. I did that through the YouTube chat function. Interesting. Well, thank you so much for the $20 super chat. Kaiser.
Alrighty. Hey, y'all. Say, my name's Kaiser. I like to cover movies and a lot of entertainment news. Also, do a little bit of the dabbling in the unexplained and the woo-woo. So we have a good time over there. We also love to talk movies. That's really kind of my bread and butter. And always love to have new folks come over. I'm jumping like subscribers like crazy. I just jumped 30 subscribers in almost like a week. So I'm
Nice.
apparently doing something good here, but I can't do it without all y'all's help. So I would appreciate y'all just to go over there. Definitely subscribe to my channel. Check me out. Would love to entertain y'all. Have a good time. And we are officially at 2,000 watch hours. Just shy of 500 subscribers. So we're moving, we're shaking, we're grooving, and just need a little help from my friends.
And can I just comment that Meme Copium and Kaiser Pineapple have some of the best radio voices. These two voices are very manly. In fact, I would hire either one of them to read Ideas and Answers in Law into an audiobook.
Hey, if it pays, I'm up for it, man.
Yeah.
And so every once
I'm kidding.
every once in a while when I have a hard time sleeping, I listen to like a sleep meditation, and the dude speaking is Australian, and I'm like, oh my god, this would be so cool if like Meme did something like this. I'm like, I would totally.
Oh yes.
I make him say "or" all the time because I love the way he says "or."
How does
And
he
it's
say
just
it?
like
Can you imitate it?
Oh.
I can't because it's like he's I don't know, he says it weird, but it's like I'm obsessed with the way he says "or," like I'm obsessed with the way Steph says oregano because that's the proper way to say it.
Is that really?
I've
always heard oregano.
I don't know if I would say
No,
it's
it's
proper.
oregano.
It's the British way to say it.
It's
The
the,
British
English
way. Okay.
proper English way of saying it is oregano.
I mean, they also
love
say
it so
aluminium, so we don't really care what they say.
Exactly.
But aluminium is so cool. Like, oh,
I just
it's
like
so
how
cool.
Australians say nar.
Not
Nar.
Val, you need to just set up your camera one day on your goats and just let it roll,
Goat
and
cam.
you'll have like a billion hours.
Yeah.
That is a plan
There you go.
down the road.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Neat.
Right now, everything that I got going is gearing towards a fence, so I don't have to walk goats all day.
There you go.
Nice.
Do you take offense?
Never. Almost never.
Or do you give offense?
I give offense.
Yeah.
People
good
must receive offense, and that ain't my problem.
Seems legit.
Chandler, go ahead and as you just take like a, I'm
I have
sorry
these-
about that.
Oh no, I have these frozen grapes. It's very, very hot in
Ooh.
LA, and
Ooh,
frozen
yum.
grapes are like my favorite thing ever. It's the only way I know how to stay cool during the summer without having like the really, really loud air conditioning on.
Nice.
So yes, no, but I have eaten my grape. so I am ready to grift. Hello, I'm Chandler Remington. I've been here for 5 minutes. I wish I could have been here for longer because sorry. Okay, no, never mind. Okay. I'm Chandler Remington. I'm a paralegal. I'm on Vice's channel really frequently. That's how Flux and I know each other. You can find me at Remy, REMY_legal. And I just put up 2 new videos. I'm going to be covering the Sarah Boone trial with MLS Law. And that's not happening this week. It was supposed to, but it's going to be happening in October. So we're going to be doing some videos covering Sarah Boone. We did one yesterday. And I'm also trying to get my watch hours up to get monetized. So hopefully I'll be able to do that really, really soon.
Nice.
But until then, I'm just happy to be here and happy to be with all these lovely people, most of whom I know. And Jonah, I haven't met you yet, but it's nice to meet you.
Yes.
We love our Chandler.
And, yeah, it's nice to see Valhalla and Kaiser and Nick, who I just saw very recently, and Steve, who I see is wearing his honorary lesbian Subaru shirt, and Matt himself, who I can't see, but happy to see you, Matt. Lovely to be here, and lovely. I just am so happy to be here for your birthday.
Thanks, girl. Well, so I'm trying to for some reason the
Yeah. I have to show. Speaking of nerdy stuff, which we haven't done, but
sorry, the chat
I
stopped working on my StreamYard, so I have nothing after David Nelson's goat cam. But I can look over here and I see Wendy H sent a 1999 super chat. Happy B-Day, Flux. Thank you. I can't do anything with my chat.
YouTube has been.
I post in chat.
Yeah.
They got me yesterday where it went all wonky.
Oh my god. My entire system just like everything went black for a second. I think the world is trying to tell me to shut it down.
Don't worry about that. That was just the FBI downloading every text in the entire stream.
Seriously, because
that's
everything
all that
just
was.
Let's see.
like shut off for a second, just black, and then back up, and I'm like, oh,
that's cool.
Oh, that is neat.
Yeah. So it's an official silver dollar with Darth Vader.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I saw it
like,
and ooh.
Yeah,
need
I
that.
definitely. I'm kind of jelly.
Yeah,
That's
and it got in this nice box and everything. So yeah. Because I thought, okay, here is the app. This is the stream and person people to show it to.
Yes. What
appropriate.
Did you show the backside, or is it just that front side of Vader?
No, the back side is Elizabeth Silverado.
Nice.
Hmm?
That's awesome.
Hmm?
Well, guys, thank you everybody who showed up to hang out tonight. I appreciate all of you. It was fun.
Yeah.
We talked about a lot of shit. Like, I love just hanging out and letting kind of the conversation go wherever the conversation goes, and it never disappoints.
Oh,
Never disappoints.
Speaking of Steve, me and MLS were talking about doing a Lego chat soon. Would you be interested?
Oh.
I'm interested. I'm not sure which Lego sets I have that I really desire to build, but keep me in the loop and we'll talk.
Okay, I think we're talking next week probably.
Are you guys going back to your Lego Friday night builds?
I might start doing those. Maybe not on Friday night though. I might try to do it during the weekend because there's like a lull in Saturday where there's not a whole lot going on.
There you go.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see how it works.
Well, awesome. Thank you again, everybody, for hanging out, and everybody in chat, everybody watching, everybody on the replay crew. Thank you so much. It's been fun. I've had a blast tonight.
Well, happy birthday
guys,
to you. Happy birthday to you. And that's what we're here for. It's been an honor getting to know all these folks, good folks here, except for Valhalla. And I wish you.
Hey, don't yell at my son.
I see it. I see it now.
Your
Perfect
private chat
response.
in the StreamYard chat has gone kaput. So just
Yeah.
telling you something.
It'll only work for those of us that are like in StreamYard, so we
Yeah.
can send to chat, but it won't bring it up. But guys, again, thank you so much. If you've liked this video, go ahead and press that like button. If you like what you've seen here,
Do it.
obviously subscribe
it.
because
Do
we go
it.
together like peanut butter and jelly. And don't forget, be excellent to each other and have a fantastic rest of your week. Bye, guys.